actually knows what happened. I'm going to tell you if this is actually accurate or not. Man.
And fastest growing content teams on YouTube. Until they decided to quit. The main reason given for this was the Australian lockdown. But this wasn't the entire story.
True.
Because the truth resulted in a legendary friends group coming to an end.
True.
It first actually started out as a managing company and teased their entrance into the space in May of 2017, after which they officially launched in August. Now Click was something special, because they already started out with a stacked talent roster, including the likes of Lachlan, Prestige Clips and Loser Fruit.
Lachlan was never a part of Click. He was only offered to become part of Click, but he turned it down.
However, more talent got added throughout the year, and the company kept growing bigger and bigger, resulting in a massive partnership for them in September of 2018. This meant that a new Click Twitter page got made, posting teasers every day including their different creators, and new ones like Laserbeam, until the announcement ultimately got revealed on the 14th of September. Energy decided to team up with Click. Yes, another gaming house that failed. Energy has a great track record, and this shocking collaboration got everyone excited for what they were working.
I wouldn't say ClickHouse failed. You know what I mean, chat? Can I get a fact? It lasted 2 years and it got millions upon millions of views. I think that people sometimes think that when something comes to an end, it's an immediate failure. Like, it had to have failed for it to have ended. That's not completely true, you know, especially with how much money Click made and how successful it was. Kind of weird to say that it failed. It wasn't a house like what Energy did with the Thoom house, where the thing literally lasted for a week, you know?
Working on. Well, we didn't have to wait long, because only a few days later, a Click house got teased, and the official tour got released not long after. Now this is where things will probably get familiar for you, as this was the beginning of Click's takeover. The iconic group included YouTube legends Loser Fruit, creator,
oh my
Beta
god,
Geta, Marcus, Laserbeam. The house they were living in was the most expensive one in the area, and the Click group was met with tons of enthusiasm from the community. In fact, they started off the channel with 4 million views on their first video. And this was only the beginning, as it was nothing compared to what they would experience next. Hide and Seek video, 12 million views. Fair Pong, 16 million views. You Love You Lose, 10 million views. They were quickly becoming one of the most popular gaming groups in the world, and the synergy between the members was unmatched. Click continued their dominance, racking up millions of views, reached 1 million subscribers in November, only 2 months after their inception, and ultimately hit 2 million in May of 2019. But a few months later, the dynamic changed.
Okay, you tell
Marcus,
me why Click
the
ended.
boyfriend of Loser Fruit, decided to leave Click. And this was the first worrying issue for the longevity of the group. What did this mean for the rest of the house? And was Loser Fruit even going to stay? Yes, she still showed up for every video. And she didn't have to worry, because there was another female that would join the team to replace Marcus. And that was Tanner, Laserbeam's sister. The group had now changed from 5 guys and 1 girl to 4 guys and 2.
It was the woman's fault! Boo! Women again ruining everything!
2 girls. And nobody really seemed to mind, even though some people were wishing that Fresh would join the group too. Well, maybe they were onto something, because 2019 ended, and in 2020...
I want to see if this guy actually gets it right. 1's in the chat if you think you'll get the reason for it ending right. 2's in the chat if you think you'll get it wrong. 3's in the chat if you think it'll be some sort of weird mid-ground where I'm like, he's kind of right, kind of wrong. What do you reckon?
A countdown revealed itself on their Twitter. Boom, there we had it. A new Click house, or should I say office, and Fresh joining the group together with Mully. This was now the golden team that everyone wanted. What could possibly go wrong at this point? COVID. Yes, the one thing that no business in the world could prepare for happened. And it struck Click just as hard. First, the merch prices had to be increased because of issues with production.
No, it didn't.
Then they had to upload content every 2 weeks as they found it hard to get together to record. And ultimately...
Fail. That is not true at all. And none of that. Oh, lies. All of it is lies.
Ultimately, at the beginning of July, the Click group ended. They made a post in which they stated that they stopped producing content for the foreseeable future, and it meant that we wouldn't see any new Click content until the pandemic was over. However, with the world now slowly opening up again, Click is still nowhere to be seen. So was there a different reason for the group falling apart?
Oh! 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 Oh!
Well, there definitely was. And the truth would reveal itself over the following months. Sort of. Firstly, there were two separate Click buildings. The Click house and the Click office.
Oh, okay.
The Click office included one half of Click with Muzelk, Laserbeam and Fresh. While the Click house included the other half with Loserfruit, Creator and Beza. This obviously didn't work.
And Marcus.
And most people weren't even aware of there being a new Click house as not a single piece of content got recorded there. Apart from some videos on Loserfruit's channel.
True.
So this obviously made the Loserfruit and the rest feel left out.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. We felt like the outs. We felt on the outs, and that's definitely part of the reason why no bad blood. It's just the office and the people became more important than we were in the house. Easier to focus on.
And as a result, labeled it as the main reason for why the house ended. But she also said that the house didn't feel the same as Muzelk didn't move in with them. And that had a different reason. You see, Muzelk had a reason for not moving in, and it was the experience in the first Click house. Muzelk was and still is the director of Click, but is also one of its main creators. This created a situation for him where he had to be a fun partner, but also a strict manager. And this is where things went wrong. Muzelk had to be the dad of the group, and when other members didn't take responsibility...
Okay guys, we got this like big skip bin out the front of the house. It's going to be here from Monday to Sunday. Can we make sure that we get all the rubbish, everything that literally isn't the furniture, and just get rid of it? Obviously, if you're taking it, keep it. If not, it needs to go in the skip. The skip came, it was there for a whole week. It got taken away, and then there was still so much rubbish in the house because no one had touched.
He had to be the buzzkill of the house as he was the one in charge. But this wasn't the only reason. Click separated from NRG early on, which meant that they had to rely on their own finances, even making losses from time to time. The other members started disliking the house, which impacted the mood. Muzelk then
oh my god, he's actually getting a lot of it right. Holy fuck. W in the chat. This guy's actually doing, he's doing a good job. He's so far, he obviously doesn't know the big things, but he's getting a lot of it right.
Bad mood in the house personally as the manager.
We didn't just get a house. We got the single most expensive rental in the entirety of Sydney. We got the best of the best because we want you guys to be happy.
The frustrations started increasing among everyone, and after deciding to move out and shoot on set, the soul of the group left even more and it led to burnout. Loserfruit ultimately confirmed some of these points about finances and it being too much for everyone, but also added on to this that Laserbeam had just struck a deal with YouTube and that he barely had time to make videos with Click, which also impacted the group. However, there was nothing to worry about. As Loserfruit said,
"You will not see the last of group content. Click is dead. Group content is not."
The only thing is,
I love
this wasn't
Fruity.
true.
Can I get a W in the chat for Fruity? Fruity is that person that never gave up and never gives up. Even to this day, Fruity's like, what are you doing this Friday, Cray? Let's do a gym stream. What are you doing this Saturday, Cray? We should do couch stream. And I tell you what, one thing this guy missed was I was the second member to leave. I don't know if anybody knows that, but I don't know if you guys remember, but at the end of Click, at the end, I left second. I was like, I'm out. I was like, oh my God, I'm out of here, brothers. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And Fruity was always the person that always said to me, Cray, stick around. Cray, don't bail. Cray, keep on going. I fucking love Fruity. Fruity is so... Fruity is my best friend in the whole world just because she never throws in the towel,
Time went by, and it seemed like there was no bad blood. But there were some rumors in the...
Holy fuck, I've changed. I still can't get over it. Elliot looks the same now as he did here. I look so fucking different, bro. It's so fuck to see. It's crazy, man.
Comments of all these what happened to Click videos. As a matter of fact, YouTube comments usually tell a underlying feeling that professional responses from creators can't hide. And this was also the case for the ClickHouse breakup. You see, there was one main topic that everyone talked about, and that was Muzelk and Loserfruit. The community noticed that Loserfruit didn't say anything about missing Muzelk in her Why I Left the ClickHouse video, while she did have nice stories about other members. Also, someone found it interesting that both Muzelk and Loserfruit
I find it convenient that both Elliot and Kath have their own podcasts and each one talks about the ClickHouse.
Both are just talk bad about one another, and it makes it come off as wrong when in reality it's not. It seems a bit childish to me that we have audiences deciding that Kath is a bad person and Elliot is good when Elliot himself is struggling, but he was clearly flawed while Kath was too struggling. It's a bit ironic how convenient it is to pick a side, especially when your platform is bigger, so it makes it more out there and convincing for anyone to say that Kath is bad because Elliot said so, or because Elliot talked bad about her in the podcast when she too made mistakes. Wait, Elliot talked bad about... Okay, yeah, right.
podcast, in which they both indirectly blamed the other. And finally, people started concluding...
Yeah, the more I learn, the more it seems Elliot just didn't get along with the other Click members at all. That's not true, chat, just letting you know that. Elliot thought of it an enterprise, while the others were just like excited to live in a house. I think Elliot needs some new or old friends like Tava. Who the fuck is that?
Who
is that, chat? I don't even know who that is.
The others. And that Loserfruit didn't like Elliot and...
To me it seemed like Lufu comes across all smiles and butter wouldn't melt, but she didn't like Elliot and her negativity spread amongst the house.
Spread her negativity amongst the house. However, there is no hard proof of these claims at all, as all Click members had professional statements about the situation. But what if this was done just to avoid drama? When we look at the group today, then we can see that there is a clear divide. Laserbeam, Loserfruit, Creator, Tanner and Beza are still hanging out and being friends, while Fresh played with Laserbeam before he disappeared from YouTube. And Muzelk, he's nowhere to be seen. Now yes, all of these people did leave Click apart from Tanner and Laserbeam, but why is nobody playing or publicly talking with Muzelk anymore?
Oh boy, he's starting to get to the truth. Oh dear, somebody's starting to crack the code. Oh jeez, he's coming for Cray, he's starting to get it. Oh boys, just a few more little things to figuring it out. He's getting there. Get the popcorn. Hello, Nal. How are you? You and Jared are both in it.
The last time Muzelk interacted with any of them on Twitter was in November of last year. And the last game he played together with them was 11 months ago in Fortnite Among Us.
This guy's done his fucking research, though. This guy has done his little bits of research. It's going to make me a little nervous. Is he going to get to the truth?
It seems like Muzelk has either lost his friends due to them moving on to something else, or them not wanting to play with him. But was Click really the reason for this?
Oh!
Well, others also noticed that
Just came to this today because I've noticed Liv and Loserfruit don't talk much anymore, which shows me Elliot and Liv ended on bad terms, and Kat took Liv's side. Hey! Oh boy! Oh jeez! Oh boy! Oh Jiminy Whiskos! Oh boy! Oh. He's piecing the puzzle together. He's almost there. He's almost there.
Was because he and his
it's almost there.
Ended on bad terms, resulting in Loserfruit and all his friends.
Yeah, basically she's friends with all of them because of Elliot. Now his friends started with her, so he's lost all his friends because of her. Basically, oh jeez, this isn't true at all. Not one bit of this is true. Oh boy. He's so close.
Using her side. But
oh,
this is questionable. Liv actually made a tweet that her and Muzelk ended up.
Before the love is... Before the love isn't real comments, it's important to note that sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself and another person is to let go in order to continue to grow as an individual. And that's what me and Muzelk have come to realize is best for us right now. It's been very difficult to navigate this decision, and we each genuinely support and care for each other immensely and remain great friends. I am also still very much a part of Click, personally and via collab content. Thanks for understanding and respecting our privacy.
left on good terms, which seemed to be the case.
Good
but
tweet.
that tweet is now deleted. Did something happen in the meantime? Or is the reason for the silence between Muzelk and Lucifer because they frequently clashed in the Click House?
You know, Kath and I probably clashed a lot. Like, I think our personalities are, in some ways, absolute opposites.
No matter what the truth is, we will never know for sure. All I know is that the clique from back in the day has definitely ended, as Lucifer is now a creator for Lucky's Team Power, and with Fortnite on the decline and everyone either quitting or doing their own thing, it's likely
Oh
that
my
we will never—
god, what the fuck was I back in these days, bruv? What the fuck was I, man? Fuck. Fuck me, mate. Get your life together, bruv. What are you wearing? Get that fucking chain off of your neck, you bum. Oh my god, please take off that bright fucking yellow shirt. Please take that off. Take that hat off. I want to fucking... Oh my god.
see Click return. It has definitely been
I
a
hate
bad
that
experience
so
for
much.
some, but everyone has also learned from it. And luckily, they are still doing fine today. I just hope that Muzelk is doing okay as well. And if you're wondering about the entire story of what happened to Muzelk, then click here.
I feel like it's about time someone made a documentary on this because it deserves the attention. You know what I mean, chat? Like, it was so fucking big. It was so massive. We got 1 million subs in a month. It was so big. And I think, about fucking time, man. I deserved way more clout. Sure, I couldn't leave my home, but I deserved even more clout, motherfuckers. I wanted more. So make another documentary about this. Fuck you, Lucifer. Oh, man. Nah, bro, you left second. Fuck your clout. I did leave second, didn't I? I miss click content so much. Same. Aww. Bro, Lannon is literally engaged to Elia's sister. He is! Ah! I actually completely forgot about them. Oh my god, same. Bruh, I never knew they existed. Yeah, maybe because it was 4 years ago, you fucking dingbats. Don't you ever say you forgot Click. Don't you ever insult me ever again in your entire fucking life. Click had more relevancy than you'll ever have. Click was more famous and more popular than your mother's love for you. Never forget that, motherfucker. Never forget that. Never let that slip your little insignificant mind. Thumbed up. And now I will go to my main account.
Click was once
All right. Loved the video, man. It's so close to getting to the truth. But there is so much more. Dun, dun, dun. But there is so much more. Dun, dun, dun. Love the video, man. So close to getting to the truth. But there is so much more. Yes! Yes! Dig it in. Write a number right now in the chat to determine the percentage out of 10 that you think he got right. How close do you think he is to the full truth? How close? Don't just write 69. 7, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 3. I'd say he's at about a 6. I'd say there was this bit here when he went on about like what really happened in this section. And I was like, okay, he's naming some things, but you know what I mean? Yeah. It's close. It's close. I want him to make another one and go even deeper. If you really listen, can I get a fax in a TOS video? I'm in this one. Poggers. Oh, I kind of want to watch this one. I kind of want to watch this one.